friends, welcome to our channel Knowledge Amplifier, and in this particular video I am going to discuss two quiz questions based on the concept of support vector machine algorithm, which I have already discussed the fundamentals concepts already discussed in my previous video. Okay, so let's start with the first question. Here is the first one. The image below shows the data collected after conducting a certain survey. As you can see, the data has two different classes, this star class and this red circular class, and the SVM model is built on the collected data. Okay, see, this C is basically the linearly discriminating these two particular class, and these dotted lines are basically our margin. Okay, the classification line C and the margin are shown with the dotted lines. All right, all good up to now. Now the question is, but as the survey carried out further, the data points increased as shown in the below image. What do you think will happen with the classification line? See, now in this particular scenario, there are more number of data points for this particular red circular class as well as for this blue star class. Now the question is, what will happen with the SVM line? Pause my video, try to think about the answer, correct answer, and check whether you have given correct answer or not. Here I am explaining. Okay, so the correct answer is SVM line will not at all change. Okay, now you may think why. If you consider our these two scenarios, just observe what is basically linear discriminating line C is doing. This is basically classifying or dividing our two classes with maximum margin possible in between nearest data points of two classes. Okay, now you can see for the C line, the nearest data point for this particular star class is appearing here and here, and for this particular circular one, it is appearing here and here. So what we can conclude that if you observe for this particular diagram also, for this particular data set also, the support vectors or basically nearest members belonging to two classes are not changing. So as a result, margin is not going to change and C is also not going to change, because this time this C also can discriminate these two classes perfectly in this scenario, right? So answer is, it is not going to change. Okay, then one simple question: what is support vector? What are support vector? Option A, point furthest to classification line. Option B, point closest to classification line. Option C, point at same distance from the classification line. D, every point is support vector. Then again, pause my video, try to think about the correct answer. Here I am explaining. So the correct answer is B, point closest to classification line, right? So here my C is classification line. The point closest to classification line, that is this star, and this particular red two circular points are basically support vectors. It is not like that there's only for one particular class only one support vector is possible. Like here, if you can see, for this circular class, two circular data point are coming at same distance from this margin, from this classification line, right? So distance is same for this also and this also. So these both will be considered as support vector for this class, and for this particular class, the star is the support vector. Okay, so the correct answer is point closest to classification line, right? So I hope you have understood this. This is just simple application or interview question, we can say, which may be asked in your machine learning or data science based interview process. Okay, so this is all for this video. Thank you for watching.